There we are. We are live, folks. Come on in. We see you out there. We're just drooling over Glenn's books here. So,
tell you what, I'd love to see a hatch edition in that large format size.
wouldn't that be crazy?
Just purely for me. In fact, I might even do that. Might be one of my projects, just to produce it for me. That size, it'd just be great. Amazing. In fact, those pages are bigger than the artwork, so that'd be something to try. Wouldn't it?
Go big or go home. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Devil Flyer in the house. Hit that like button if you please. Please do that. Please. And smile. Marv is in the house already this morning saying good morning. Good morning, Marv. Glad you're here. Bot Rix has correctly has correctly joined the channel.
I've never seen Botrix not correctly join the channel, but always pleased to have them here.
No, I definitely have.
And it's definitely
when it does, I used to get a little annoyed. Now I just don't care.
Okay. Folks, we're here. It's Sunday. It's the 12th of October. And it's the Halloween month. We've got some great horror comics to look through, and you can't get any greater than the EC books. So, Haunt of Fear coming right up. Right after this, important introduction. Semi-important introduction.
Oh, that always cheers me up.
Sunday funnies, folks.
It always depresses me. It always depresses me, that introduction, because I'm just waiting for that Jack Kirby cover to come up, with a Silver Surfer.
Fantastic FF cover.
I'm going to get back in bed.
It never got any better after that cover.
Next to last.
Yeah. It was a slow downhill, but it was downhill.
Well, I was 11 when I bought that, so it's been a while. Sorry, Randy, I interrupted you there.
Not a problem. Come on in, folks. I'm your host, Randy Zimmerman, Arrow Comics, Shadow Kingdom adaptation. Currently writing the Atlantean off of the characters from that Russ Leach is doing the artwork on. The adventures of Kull and Brule as they travel the lands, ridding their earth of shape-shifting lizard people. Lots of fun. Third campaign. Or the campaign for the third volume is over. We're waiting for word of it coming out of the printer, which should be any day now. So then it'll get into the mail and then get into our backers' hands. And then after that, it will be available through all of the bookstores and Critical Blast in a slightly altered version.
You're muted. You're muted.
As we worked on before, yeah. Anyway, I bumped my my board, which hit my audio cable, which screwed my connection to my mic.
And mousetrap.
That's it, pretty much, yeah. Around here, the last couple of days, it's been like that. I've gotten a new system in and had to buy a new cutter, and it's just got an external hard drive and blah blah blah. Anyway, it's all nothing but fun and games.
I think Randy and Rush should make a giant size Atlantean book, like I've just shown you that format. A super deluxe, special limited edition.
Artisan edition? Yeah.
5, just for the 5 of us here.
As I say, that's about the
cost about
only people are going to buy it. Yeah.
Cost 400 quid each. You can imagine mailing that. It costs you 200 quid to mail it.
I can't wait to see that collection. So in my hands,
it's a large collected edition at the end of next year. So
at the end of omnibus of at least Shadow Kingdom and the first 6 Atlanteans. So great stuff, folks. Anyway, joining me this morning, it's a great group of commentators, including Mr. Glenn Fleming. Glenn, please introduce yourself.
And Mr. Glenn Fleming.
And including part of the group.
Yeah, hopefully. What's my name? My name is Glenn Fleming. I'm a writer, artist, and publisher. I write books like this, which details my visit to see the late great Jack Kirby at his home in California. And there's that desk that everything came from.
Yeah.
And you've got to pick this up to get this through Amazon or New Haven Press. There's a younger me with Jack. Fantastic. It's all about my visit to see him. I'm also a cartoonist and illustrator, comic book illustrator. And I draw on this Hatch, which is on From My Comic. I should put it on Amazon soon.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's got features Hatch's story with pencils, inks, and colours, and unpublished artwork, and all kinds of stuff. And you can see the adventures of this little man on his little asteroid. And occasionally, I publish comic-related magazines, such as Comics Unlimited, which is 100 pages. I don't think there's any more coming out of this. We've done 15 issues. It's on Amazon. And you can also get these on eBay and from me. And lots of other stuff. That's it.
All right. Also joining us this morning, Mr. Russ Leach. Russ, please introduce yourself.
My name is Russ Leach. I'm a comic book artist from the UK, currently working on the Atlantean issue 4. If you want to find out more about what we do with the Atlantean when issue 3, once it's been to the backers, will be out on general release, just go to russleach.com and sign up for the email list. You can go to my YouTube channel from there and all the other places like Twitter or X or whatever it's called, and God forbid Facebook, because that's useless. But you can go find me in those places. All the links, all the connections, they're all there at russleach.com, and don't forget to sign up for the email list.
Yes, please do. Also, this morning we're joined with by Allison the Alley Cat. Please introduce yourself. You're still here. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Even though you're in strange sanctorum.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I'm Allison. I'm a writer, artist, creator, American mangaka, making comics and hanging out with these fine gentlemen. And Mitch.
Well, speaking of Mitch, here's Mitch Rogers. Mitch, introduce yourself, please.
Well, as Allison said, I'm Mitch. I'm Mitch Rogers, horror comics creator, writer, artist from South Carolina. I'm the creator of the horror comic book series The Boger and the anthology The Flesh and Blood Collection, which both are the older issues are being remastered and put on online in webcomic format. Crowdfunding to come.
All right. Having so much fun this morning. I was moving my camera around fast enough. Here we go. Look at that. We're looking at Haunt of Fear. Right there.
Wow.
The fantastic Russ Cockrum reprints from the original artwork, right from Gaines' vault.
Awesome.
Put together in fantastic hardback.
A vault of horror, if you will.
Yes. Vault of horror.
Excuse me.
Each hardback beautifully slipcase set. Each hardback covers 5-6 issues of the series. We are currently on issue number 10. With a great Feldstein cover.
And this is from volume 2, correct?
Yes, this is from volume 2 of that set.
Fantastic. I think my favorite story is in volume 3.
Again, beautifully done. We're getting there.
Yep, I know. No worries.
1951. The reprint versions are 1985. Right before all of these stories were, all the artwork was broken down by story and auctioned off at Heritage Auctions. So, but not until after good photostats were made of everything.
All auctioned off for a couple of quid.
Yeah, and these fantastic books were printed. One volume or one title at a time. EC was out in the 50s for quite a while. Did a large amount of titles, all of which have been preserved in hardback. There's the Tales of Terror there. Some very best Tales of Terror. 16 chilled packed illustrated suspense stories. This must have been a magazine they tried to put out, huh?
I think it was later they did that one.
Yeah.
Feldstein's style reminds me of Joe Maneely.
Yeah. I could see
I
that.
could see that.
Oh, there's pictures.
This
must be the photographs they were boasting about. If you watch our last episode, you'll see all about that. Yeah. There we are.
It's mostly just Johnny Craig and Halloween makeup.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Rust, you remember all those adverts in 2000 AD that were Dave Gibbons?
Mm,
You ever see those?
remind me. I probably do.
I can't think of the ad, but there was an ad. They were like house ads, and there was some guy dressed up as like a superhero who obviously wasn't a superhero. And
Yes.
It was always Dave Gibbons.
Yes. That was Dave Gibbons.
What's the guy, Ben Elton? If you look, there's the breakfast shows they have. The guest on. I turned it on yesterday, and I thought that's Dave Gibbons, but it wasn't. It was Ben Elton.
Ben Elton.
Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Yeah. If only Ben Elton was as talented as Dave Gibbons.
Well, there you go.
Wait a minute. There we go.
Very good ding.
Well, one can dream, though.
The artist of the issue, Graham Ingalls.
Is that Laura's brother?
No. I don't even know if they're related.
No, completely different continents.
Yeah. 100 years apart.
That's always one thing that I thought EC did at the time, above all other competitions. They actually gave the artists a spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So all of them are so distinctive.
It was a good
artist.
idea. It was a good idea of Stanley to give these people credit 10 years before he gave other people credit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, some of them ended up working for him, didn't they? Didn't Johnny Craig ink Iron Man?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because they weren't proud. They'd go wherever the money was. So
exactly,
Craig
they were all working for everybody, weren't they?
Wood worked for them, yeah.
Anybody who'd pay them.
Yeah. And Jack Davis just really exploded with movie posters, album covers, cartoons, and magazines.
Well, he built himself. He got through Mad. I think a lot of that stuff carried over. His work on Mad magazine carried over into his commercial artwork. And he was very prolific. Did a lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. This is Graham Ingalls, who later, from what I understand, was teaching art in Florida and was very ashamed of this artwork. Considered it to be way beneath real art. So,
well, he didn't have to do it.
No. Beautiful brushwork, though.
Yeah.
This shy, mild-mannered, blonde, blue-eyed master of horror was born June 17th, 1915 in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's one of the scariest cities on the planet. No. His father being a commercial artist, it was natural for Graham to be inspired early in life to become an artist himself. There we are. What a great, shot. The guy here.
I don't always get this following on from the parent, because when I was 19, I was in art college. When my dad was 19, he was jumping out of a plane on D-Day over France. So
yeah,
doesn't always follow.
My dad was working on radars during the Korean War, but
there you go.
Yeah, my dad was a systems analyst.
Right,
and then
my dad was working for UPS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad
he started off in payroll at a hospital. So
right.
My dad was driving trucks, and my biological father was getting high. So
yeah.
At least somebody was having fun.
Yeah.
Somebody got it right.
You're right. It doesn't always follow.
Yeah,
I mean, my daughter was all my dad could draw was Huckleberry Hound, and that was it.
Yeah.
And my son isn't creative in that way. My daughter is. She was always great at drawing. She made things with her hands, and she's ended up in CAD. You know,
Right.
doing like engineering structures for housing estates and big buildings and stuff like that. So it's a creative process, I suppose, but it's not like, it's not artistic as such. So it doesn't always follow, does it? It just doesn't.
No. My stepdaughter couldn't draw to save her life, but she managed to get money out of me.
Gonna say, Russ, your daughter's still drawing stories, just different types of stories.
Boom. Thank you. I'm Randy. I'll be here next week.
Yeah.
I'll be here all week.
Grave business, folks. Look at that old witch.
Yeah. Rah. She's
That's
got a hell of
picture
a
me in the
nose.
morning. Yeah.
Hell of a nose. Great hands, though. Look at that feathering work here on the fingers.
Well,
The wrinkles
Sarah,
on the knuckles.
one of them is closer to 30 than I'd like them to be.
Oh. My stepdaughter's 48 now.
Oh, really? Good Lord.
Yeah.
There you go.
I told my eldest quite a while ago that she's older than me now. So
She's older than you.
yeah, you're older than me. Sarah in the house.
Sarah!
Kind of scroll down on this. Sarah says, Glenn. Sarah says, morning. I'm only up because I've not been to bed. So good evening from yesterday.
I know those days.
So I'll have pics of the comic covers of the comics I've rescued so far for you guys. And then if you're interested in seeing the insides of any, you got it. Was about to head to bed, but this.
Yeah, this.
There we are. It's worth staying up a couple hours for. I'm telling you, I've tried to watch the new F4, Marv E, but I wasn't able to watch more than 7 minutes. On the other hand, I watched Alien, the director's cut. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good director's cut.
Yeah.
It's a very good
about
director's
right.
cut.
Those first 7 of Fantastic Four is probably all you really need to watch, Marvy. Tell you the truth. Most of that was heavily edited down. I mean, just scraped down from what they had.
I sat through
both
the Flash and Blue Beetle late at night while I was drinking some alcohol, and I wasn't impressed. They were pretty crap.
That was the alcohol talking. Come on. No.
Good God, they weren't great. I mean, I'm easily pleased. I like a crap film, but they were pretty poor.
Yeah, I'd rather watch the Roger Corman Fantastic Four movie again than.
I'd rather just drink more.
Speaking of dodgy films, we watched School of Rock again last night.
That was on the telly last night.
Yeah, it was on the telly. Yeah, we just put it on because it came on. It's absolutely brilliant.
Probably the best thing Jack Black will ever do.
Yeah.
I watched Bullseye instead, mate.
Last week I actually finally found copies of Birdemic or Birdemic 2 and Birdemic 3, and I had a jolly good time watching those movies. You thought the first one was bad? Oh my God!
Oh no!
Hey, Pedro's here. Everybody's here in the world.
Pedro.
I'm just here for Glenn. How are you doing, sir?
Let me just tell the panel. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
go ahead.
No, what you were saying, Glenn? Go ahead.
Let me just tell the panel, ignore Pedro because he won't know what I'm talking about. But that girl I went to see for them books, I also got the complete, entire 25 DVD set of Laurel and Hardy films.
Bloody hell.
and previously black and white and a colour version as well. How
Good
good's
Lord,
that?
check you out.
I'm not surprised.
That's
Glenn was reminded of that by us bringing Pedro in on the into the show.
Exactly. Laurel and Hardy.
Pedro, please introduce yourself real quick to our audience.
Hello, everybody. I'm Pedro. I'm having a very animated year because I'm on my third animated project. But I do comics too.
Yeah.
And Tropical Magic is coming to Arrow pretty soon. The covers are ready. I'm setting up the things. So yeah, I live in Panama. Currently not the U.S. yet, but
Or China.
or China.
I think we're
Or China.
at this point, the government's a little more interested in annexing to the north than to the south just yet. So
But I mean,
Everyone
guys
seems
can
that way.
multitask.
we
you guys can
seem to be in the
multitask.
process of picking up 4 more states if everything keeps going the way that it's set.
Yeah. No, but have you seen what you guys are doing in the Caribbean?
Who what?
In the
What
Gulf
the
of
U.S.
America.
is doing in the Caribbean? Like they're blowing narco boats.
Oh yeah,
Of
just
the-
for fun.
of the
Yeah,
ocean.
target.
Yeah.
Oh,
practice.
I saw that. I saw a video of that. Somebody like targeting a narc boat and it just disappeared.
Yeah. The colors are pretty. I have to say that.
We're so pretty.
It's like having like a fireworks show. Just like,
They're making the Caribbean Sea the color of the flag, red, white, and blue.
yeah, exactly. Mhm.
Red, black, and blue.
Yeah,
that
it's
order.
red. More like red, more red,
Some
Yeah.
red.
dark infested,
With a bit of red thrown in.
Yeah.
a
Exactly.
little bit of red,
Look at
And
the
some
red
fire.
glow.
which is red.
Said that. Marvy said that. Yep.
Hmm.
Sarah says, "Oh, got me at horror, Rich." Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Hello,
it.
PBR.
hello, PBR. It's always Halloween. Normies only catch up once a year. Sarah says, hey, PBR. PBR says, I sent my $1.99 in for my photo. That old witch needs to get on board with overnight shipping. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the early version of OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Witches are cute until they soak their underwear in your coffee. That's the only thing. That's where I draw the line.
Well, so
Well, that's a
underwear,
different
coffee, or
flavor.
bath water.
Actually, it's underwear coffee because it's hot and it's coffee. I hope it's coffee.
Randy, run the introduction again.
Yeah.
AI Stan Lee.
Yeah. Hey,
Have
I
you heard-
Stanley.
The AI Stan Lee, he was abused the last years of his life and now also dead.
Also dead.
Oh yeah, they're
Sad
they're
but
going
true,
to-
Marpy.
yeah. Disney's going to run. Yeah,
They can have an AI Stan Lee in Marvel films.
Mm.
Oh, God.
Believe it or
it's
not,
just all over, isn't it?
probably a better writer than most current Marvel writers. Still.
True.
Yeah.
AI,
Disrespect,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. Grave business, yo. Genco.
Oh
in the
yeah,
house.
I like that. See what he did there.
Cauldron word people don't use much. Yeah.
Mm.
Not anymore, but these were all done back in the 50s.
yeah.
I didn't know you had kids, Russ. How old are they? Curious. Awesome. Okay. I think you answered that earlier.
Mm.
I'm younger than your stepdaughter, Glenn, by 3 years old.
Woo.
Mm.
So I need that lettering for my album cover. There you go.
Nice.
Genco, Czarface, MF Doom covers. Type lettering. Yeah.
Mm.
Album cover. You've piqued my interest, Genco. Type and style.
Nice.
You guys have to see Zombies.
Zoom.
OMG. Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Genco says.
Till you
"Sweet."
can't stop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Till you drop.
Till you drop. Hip
Thank
hop.
God it's not country. LOL.
Hey, come on.
It could be a little bit of country and a little bit of rock and roll.
Yeah, dude.
The
Or
Osmonds.
it could be stealing my artwork for their LP cover.
Yeah,
There you
dude.
go.
Like,
Here we are.
To me-
Look at that. Hard fi.
yeah. To me, country music is the best soundtrack for shooting people out of a helicopter. You just love it.
What kind of machine guns are you using?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hear country people running like from a bird's eye view. It's just funny, you know. It's just,
Yeehaw!
yeehaw!
Hey, it doesn't get any more country than Slim Pickens riding an atomic weapon.
Mm.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. See what I
Playing
mean?
it straight.
I'm joking about my album. I do have studio options.
Oh, nice.
Can I get a one-way ticket there, Pedro? LOL. I might even zip line there. Dang.
Nice.
Yeah. Look at the radio. Aha, LOL. I'm going to blame it on sleep deprivation, Jenk.
Yeah.
Afternoon, everyone. Matt Black in the house. Good to see you here, Matt Black. Glad you're here.
Guys, I know I live in the jungle, but can you really look at the radio?
You could look at it.
it's a
Doesn't mean you
radio.
hear it.
You got to look at it.
You can look at
Physical
Find it.
thing.
Yeah, you can look at the device, but the radio itself, like you listen to, like I don't know. It's early. Sorry.
Few generations back, they didn't have a choice.
Some people,
All they could do was look at the radio or the newspaper. So
there are some people who can perceive sound waves. Usually they need their head examined because there's other things going on, but it is something that can happen.
Yeah, true. I mean, that's called LSD, right?
No, there's an actual disability that does it.
Oh, okay.
And the LSD is just, the way everybody else does it.
Yeah, exactly. It's funner.
Perceiving vibrations, the sound.
It's
like hearing.
I was watching one of those crazy YouTube videos this morning, and they were saying that our ancestors spent a lot more time high than we realized.
Oh.
No.
Have you seen that YouTube commercial? It's like, you were an angel. Like, really? You come from another planet. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. I also like the one.
What's this commercial for?
I also like the commercials from back in the 90s, late at night, the Miss Cleo ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Miss Cleo with the phony baloney Jamaican accent. Like, Dave Chappelle ended that career.
Yeah.
When he did like
I think the fraud that she was caught doing was.
That was probably the nails in that coffin. Absolutely. Yeah. It says Genko, I think, says or no, Marv says got to try that while playing GTA, Pedro.
Guitar.
Oh yeah, I don't play video games. They I'm just with my personality. I'm too obsessive, and I just stop working, so I can't.
I'm not allowed.
Yeah.
Says you can keep your twang. I'll be way over somewhere far, far away, LMAO. Dear Lord, I'm surrounded by it, so I blast my own music. Yikes. Yeah.
Oh, no, country, it's only for the helicopter. I want to make that clear.
It's only
on land, I listen to basically metal, baby. That's my jam. Not hip-hop. Like, I enjoy hip-hop, but I don't want to be a stereotype. So I'm more of a rock and roll kind of guy.
Nah, I grew up next to Canal Bank, crawdads, catfish, carps, and even for your info.
Nice.
Yep. And even for you. Anyway. I'm craving diversity for the love of I probably know country more than most that dress up for Kenny Chesney concerts. Jinko says.
Ooh. Nice.
Even ducks.
Nice.
Goth industrial rock, hard house.
Oh, that's good.
Mars Volta.
The Mars Volta. Those guys are great musicians.
Jane's Addiction.
I saw them live.
So you shoot people from a helicopter for real?
Marby, I don't shoot people from helicopters, but people can have dreams.
Yeah,
come on.
Only if they deserve it, Marv.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not
And the
just
country
flying
music's
around
good.
shooting people randomly in helicopters and blowing up drug boats that probably are actually fishing boats, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, dude. Like all work and no play made out of Pedro Abdul boy. Like, let me have a dream, baby.
Yeah, the one I saw was definitely not a fishing boat. Definitely not a fishing boat.
Well, everybody was
Being
high.
Caught Stealing. Yeah,
Caught Stealing.
that's a great song.
First vid of them.
It's a shame those guys. Yeah, it's a shame those guys like end up like in a fist fight on stage because they can't stand each other. That's what happened to Jane's Addiction.
Yeah.
What happens to Rick Crazy? Back to comics.
Back to comics, yeah. Turn that page. I've seen enough of that nose.
Grave business. Is that a note?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It's a note.
Oh, look at that. Get some ink on the page.
Oh, wow.
Despite the massive info dump we have here, what great art.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's wordy.
That's awful lettering as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Still mechanical at this point.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, what did Al Felstein use to? Because he did all the lettering. What did he use? That thing that you can like trace or something?
Yeah.
It's like a I don't know what you call it, but it's like a device that you move along with the lettering guide, isn't it? Where it does the lettering instead.
Yeah.
You sort of put your
like a pantograph.
Yeah, I guess so. You just it's just got all the letters, and you just move it along and just draw inside the plastic lettering. You know.
So it's a lettering guide. Yeah.
Lettering guide. Yeah. Horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like it. No, don't like it at all.
Takes a lot of the
I don't
soul
like
out
it.
of it, just like AI.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I hate it.
Do your own hand lettering, folks. It's the only way.
And the majority of the computer fonts are like that, just as
Yeah.
soulless too. Yeah. Can't stand the thought that Marvel thinks that you have to have an upper and lower case in your balloons. It just
Yeah, what the hell's that all
Yeah.
about?
Yeah,
that
I
right.
can't
doesn't
read a
make
comic like that.
Just
You only
insane.
do that if it's like, necessary to the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're making a big deal because of the New York Comic Con that both DC and Marvel have sworn off of all AI artwork. And it's like,
Well, yeah,
dude,
because they were caught doing it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, they were. And I say it's all funny to me because they've had AI writing for the last 8-9
Yeah.
years. And you can
Mhm.
tell just by
Oh.
reading the books how soulless they are.
Only 8 or 9 years?
Well, maybe 10, maybe closer to 15. Whenever
No
Chat-
AI artwork,
came
but
in.
we will be reducing our page rate.
that too.
Yeah. That's the thing. The future is you can't work for anybody. Everybody's out to screw you
Yeah.
now. Well,
Yeah.
it's always been like that, but now it's getting like, well, we can do it with AI. Hey, do it. Come on,
Do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
go. Do it. Yeah.
do it.
There's always going to be people that take the slop. That's why,
Mhm.
most entertainment's crap.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Sturgeon's Law.
Another bell.
Instant gratification.
yeah. So it's a niche market anyway. You just got to sell to the people that will appreciate it.
Yeah, and the thing with instant gratification is that you always end up with a sweaty face, and nobody likes that.
Well, it depends on what you're
Sorry,
doing to get the
guys.
sweaty face.
Yeah,
Make what? Directions.
yeah. It's that kind of morning, guys. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
No, it's fine, Pedro. I
How
found
many
it
sweaty
amusing.
faces have you had this morning?
Normally it's 2. It's because I'm young, baby. No, no, I'm already 50. It's starting to get depressing. Yeah. Starting. It's
Starting,
getting
yeah.
depressing
Just
before.
Starting. I'm not
Still
even
some life in the old dog yet.
It doesn't get any better,
Yeah.
Pedro.
I know.
Don't forget,
I'm
don't
feeling
forget though.
the trend.
You're as young as the woman you feel.
Oof. Yeah.
Well,
We're going to have to quote you on that, Glenn.
Too adult for me.
Well, the woman I feel was the old witch. So I mean,
Oh, well, there you are.
And she stinks of coffee.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
Mitch,
my
I don't
Helen's
know.
only 25, so I'm doing all right.
That'll do you.
Mm.
Mitch, I don't kink
Mm-mm.
shame, so you're fine.
Folks, at this rate, we're going to be lucky to get through one issue.
Swap that. Turn that
Yeah.
page. Turn that page.
It's great
Turn the
stuff, folks.
page.
Any chance you get to see Graham Ingles' artwork, he is a master of inking and spotting blacks. Just phenomenal stuff.
Yeah.
I love that
Should always-
face on the right page, middle. Yeah, that one. I love that. That looks great, especially those use of negative space.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame. There's so many like word balloons all over the artwork.
Yeah.
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 You know, this
Yeah.
singles guy is the reason that this kind of artwork isn't being produced today because there's no ink left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's used to only 1951.
Between him, Ghastly, and then Wrightson got his hands on all the ink.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
And then here comes Kelly Jones and Mike Mignola right after them.
Yep.
Yeah, like they're single-handedly created the ink crisis of '70. Yeah.
Look at
Quite
those lovely.
cartoony. These
Yeah, it
faces
is,
are really
yeah.
cartoony, aren't they?
Yeah. Look at those
Yeah.
lovely folds on that bed on that second panel.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
yeah,
dude, the atmosphere in
wait,
that panel is just amazing. Like you
Look
can,
at the
it's all
fold.
black, but you can still see depth.
This
Look at the
silhouette-
folds
You know
under
what I
the
mean?
coffins at the bottom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
Fantastic, isn't it?
all the feathering work here
Yeah.
on the coffin to make it look shiny.
Again, last week with this artwork is probably twice up to this at least. Big page.
Not quite. Well,
no.
Yeah, maybe twice up from where it was originally printed.
Right. Is this bigger than that, or is it small?
Oh, it's much bigger than this.
Right.
I mean, the original is, yeah.
Look
at this car. This car looks like a piranha.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's alive.
Yeah.
And you can tell it's moving because it's off the ground. Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, everybody was drawing at twice up until what, 62 or something.
Until somebody at Marvel and DC decided if they draw smaller, they can put 2 on a page under a camera.
Yeah. I read it was Martin Goodman.
Or 2 pages at a time.
He was spending. He figured he was spending too much on the negatives to expose to the plates, So he had the page cut to 4, which is what the size is now.
Yeah. So when would that have been?
About 1964. 65.
All right. Okay. So mid 60s. Yeah. That's what I figured that was when it happened, because we've seen early Marvel stuff like Steranko stuff and what have you that it was pretty obvious it was at a larger size.
Yeah. I think what I don't know this, but this is just my opinion. I think what caused him to do that was the sudden success of Marvel and printing millions of copies. He felt he could cut back on it and make some more money by not spending it, if that makes sense.
Well, and the price of silver was going wonky, I think, at that point, and there's silver in all of the photography chemicals.
Yeah. So there's method in his madness then.
And of course, on the plus side,
just penny pinching. So.
Yeah, on the plus side for the artists, though. On the plus side for the artists, though, it's less time because you physically can't put as much ink on the page.
Well, they were all on hard deadlines anyway. It just helped their time.
Yeah, but it must have been quite difficult, I would have thought, for a while, for a few weeks at least, because they're used to drawing that size, and then all of a sudden it's almost half the size.
Yeah.
It must have been a bit of a jolt.
Yep.
Yeah, because you certainly wouldn't have got the same effects. And we've seen the artwork on this program and on Fridays. You've seen the older artwork and how much finer some of the rendering is, and you just can't get that on the same size page as we do now. The only person who comes really anywhere close is Alcala.
Yeah,
because I think he was working on the current standard size, 11 by 17 or whatever it is.
I'm pretty sure you're right. I think I've seen some originals from him. Yeah.
And God knows how he got those lines the way he did.
But
must have been a fine pen. Must be.
The only other person I could think about who could hit that would be like Travis Charest.
Don't know that.
His stuff with Meta Barons was just amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Our version
but
of
Travis Charest or Cheray is probably using fine liners. Probably. I would imagine he's probably using more modern equipment, whereas Alcala would have been
not inking digitally.
His dip pen.
Yeah.
And just the way he produces those lines on Conan stuff.
Oh, he's amazing. Don't get me wrong. I was saying the only person I can think of. And
that gets closer.
I agree. Cheris is fantastic.
If you want to see some really detailed artwork that we won't be able to show here, it's that Serpieri, that Italian guy.
Yeah.
You can't see the artwork because it is pornographic, but it's just beautifully rendered.
Yeah.
But you say that though. I just think he's really. I think he's very clever with his lines.
Yeah.
I think he's much like the way that Jim Lee draws sometimes. Is that you look at it and you become overwhelmed with all the lines, but if you actually take a good look, you can see that there's far more economy in it than you think.
Yeah,
and it's just beautiful artwork, absolutely beautiful.
It's called knowing what you're doing.
Exactly, yeah.
And Glenn calls it like it is.
Yep.
Yeah, it's always good to have that under your sleeve, like knowing exactly what you're doing.
Matt Black, because I'm so far behind on the chat, I think the way things are going, everyone will be doing comics using AI and claiming it to be their own work. I recently watched someone on Twitch drawing comics using his PC, which I found hard to watch.
Do you mean using a PC to draw,
Yeah,
or
it
use
just
AI to draw?
just seemed
Using
wrong in
AI,
so many ways.
using AI to prompt. Because I mean, you
Yeah.
can draw on a
Prompt.
computer.
Yeah,
But
I
if you're
draw on a
prompting-
computer all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
People
But if you
use to
go
shave their
prompting,
own negatives. What?
What? Shave?
Oh, shave.
That
Oh,
might be
That makes much
sexual,
more
yeah.
sense. I'm like,
Shade.
I cleared
shade.
that one up.
Well, that's what Richard Corbin did when Creepy started doing colored editions, because he was known for his color work, but the way he colored was so vibrant that the printers couldn't reproduce it accurately. So he bought his own like printing equipment. It would actually color on the plates and send it to Creepy.
Blimey.
Huh.
Wow.
Here's something to throw into the mix. Diane Keaton died today.
Oh,
yeah,
Oh, no.
Yeah, they
Oh,
announced
no.
that yesterday. Yeah.
Yesterday.
yeah, I saw that. And
One of the leads
the
from
guitarist-
Moody Blues
guitarist
passed
from Moody
a day or
Blues
so ago
died.
too.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
what,
that was a
Justin
shame.
Hayward?
No, Lodge,
No.
the other guy, Lodge,
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Tommy Lodge,
the bass
Yeah.
player. I don't remember his first name.
bass player. That was the bass player.
Anyway, this is
Bad
really
news.
nice stuff.
Turn
Even
a
though there's
page.
a lot of words.
Graham Ingalls, folks. Great stuff.
Yeah.
turn the page. I want to see more.
Turn the page.
Turn the page, yeah. That's too many words. Getting a headache.
Look at them teeth. Love them teeth.
That guy's face.
Great.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Going to give you.
You know, another thing that I'm noticing, that the faces are not like the cookie cut.
Yeah.
I don't know, like stencil that comic book faces tend to be in some kind of like some modern work. Like some artists can only do like 3 faces.
Yeah.
Like this is
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the most expensive funeral I can. Phony up, Ezra. It's going to cost me peanuts, but your estate will pay through the nose. Charlie, please.
needs
oh,
teeth.
Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to drink a good drinking game, go through any EC horror comic and take a shot every time someone says "Good Lord."
Good Lord. Good
I don't know.
Lord.
You'll get drunk pretty quick off that. I mean, you might even die.
Yeah.
Time well spent.
It's like
Reading
reading
through,
something written by
Cap-
Jack Kirby and drinking
Yeah.
every time you come across at least 3 exclamation points.
Reading through Captain America or Nick Fury for Blue Blazes. There you go. What in the Blue Blazes? There goes another shot.
Yeah. Or every time Luke Cage says "Sweet Christmas." That's
Sweet
Sweet
Christmas.
Christmas.
I love that one. That's great.
That was
Yeah.
part of Luke
Power
Cage's
Man.
charm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you knew he wanted to say "Sweet Christmas" and they just wouldn't let him. Or not "Sweet Christmas," but
Yeah,
"Sweet
Sweet
exactly.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and they just wouldn't let him.
Mhm.
So it was all "Sweet Christmas."
Oh, look at this. This is slick.
Yeah.
That
Over
face
here
is
in the-
good.
Vault of Horror.
Yeah, the
we
graphic
have
design and those, yeah, it's really good.
It looks a bit like Canny.
Floating Heads. Yeah, very much so. This is Johnny
It
Craig
is,
with
isn't it?
Huh?
What's
This
the
is-
name at the bottom?
Kniff. This is Johnny Craig, inked by Jack Davis.
Here you go.
I can see
Craig
the
and
Jack
David.
Davis
Is
names.
it?
Go ahead.
I said I can see Jack Davis in the inks.
Hmm.
That woman at the bottom has had a little bit of the top of her head taken off, I think.
Looks like she's got beginnings of a black eye, doesn't it?
And
That
she looks
cheek's
high.
Been slapped around a bit.
Get over there, bitch.
Looks like somebody was trying to crush her head. It's kind of flat.
Hmm.
She might be flat.
She looks like a big
sister.
crazy villain.
Yeah.
Flat Top's mistress could be.
Yeah, exactly. I dated a girl that looked just like that. It was fun.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
be able to carry
Extra
3
place
trays
for
at
the drink.
once.
It's just gonna
Yeah,
say she looks a
extra
little
place for
high.
your drink.
Anyway,
And for another drinking game, every time Pedro makes a sexual comment.
Yeah, it's that kind of morning. I told you guys.
He's already had a sweaty face. Give him a break.
That's true.
Mhm.
That's true. He's a sweaty faced madman.
Yeah.
Sweaty face.
Indeed.
Sweaty face
I
Panamanian
believe the
man.
exact quote was a sweaty tooth madman, but anyway.
Yeah, and wear it with pride.
I really wish that they reprinted this with the original colors because the color scheme they used was amazing
On the story or on the book?
on the whole
general?
thing. Yeah, the books in general, because like when they started reproducing them in the 90s, they started Russ Cochran had them recolored, and if you see like the newer colors versus the original Marie Severin colors, it's like night and day.
Yeah, the Severin colors are far better.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Like every time something like suspenseful would happen, there'd be like bright red and like a bright blue offsetting everything. It was great.
Yeah, at the time go ahead.
Sarah says, I'm off my game. It's usually me with all the innuendos and related comments.
That's all right. You're tired. It's fair.
That's okay. Yep.
It's all fair.
It's still yesterday for you.
Yep. Was it Severin did this one page, and I forget which one it was, but she basically just did a varying texture of the same color, and when she went to put it down, everybody's like, what are you doing? You're going to ruin the artwork. She's like, no, it'll look good. Mm-hmm. And she was right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, and at the time with the technology available, the color palette was very limited. So you really need to know what you were doing for these. And that's why this was so valuable. So yeah, like I don't know, like you see an easy I don't know, were they already using like Cipitone by this time? No.
Oh yeah.
They weren't, right? Yeah, they were.
Yeah, Zip's been around for I think like the 20s or 30s. They developed that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they used to do that with color too, to get like different textures. Like they would Cipitone like a magenta over the blue to get like a little bit.
Yeah, really, it came off of rub-on screens that editorial cartoonists would use.
Yep.
It just kind of transferred over into the comic book world because of the printing, black and white. So that and a lot of your dry brush techniques and that stuff all comes out of editorial cartoons. This very open, very unique for a horror story like this. Very cartoony.
Very graphic.
An interesting mesh of the two of them, though, I'll tell you.
Yeah, because that right hand page, I mean, I'm kind of wondering if Jack Davis just did the whole thing, because just look at the face and the hands.
Yeah. Well, he probably went through and re-inked it, into his style, more his style than Craig's.
I'm just surprised that Jack Davis would ink somebody else's work.
Well, it could have been a Deadline Doom thing too.
Or maybe Craig is just doing the layouts.
Yeah.
Well, Craig was kind of notorious for taking forever on a story, which is one of the reasons why his output wasn't as big as some of the others. And there's a book I have called Foul Play, which kind of goes over the history of EC and stuff. And one of the things they talked about was Gaines and Feldstein would so Craig could get the story done, would actually have like assistants for him and other artists help him out. And he was still late with everything.
Yeah.
And it's named after one of their most famous stories.
Yeah. Jack Davis it was a Crypt Keeper story, but I think it was in like the Vault of Horror.
I'm pretty sure that was Vault of Horror. But
yeah, the baseball one.
Fair game. Yeah.
Yeah, even they admitted they may have gone a bit too far with that one.
Yeah. Well, that was Gaines being upset at the threats of the congressional hearings.
That, and he was also trying to outdo all the other horror comics that he thought was ripping him off.
You want to see?
Well, they were
see horror and gore? I can show you horror and gore. Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah. There's that famous footage of him in front of the congressional committee, and they hold the shock suspense story cover, or the shock suspense stories cover up. It's woman, or it's a guy holding a woman's head, and they're like, "Is this in bad taste?" And he goes,
Covered head.
no, it's not in bad taste. And they're like, how would it be in bad taste? He's like, well, we actually thought about raising the head up so you can see the gore dripping down. And
Yeah.
of course, the press got a hold of that and wrote all this stuff about like how, gore and violence isn't in bad taste for EC Comics publisher. And you know how the press is.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to see that cover, I've got it here, Andy. Or at least the artwork from it that Mitch is talking about.
Yep. That was Blood in the Water.
Where are we at? There. You got it with you? There we are. Oh, yeah. Yep. There it is.
Nothing gory about that. Should have tipped it up a bit more.
That axe with
that's what they said.
Tar on it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they said. What was apparently their original idea was to have the head up a little bit so you could see that, and then they're like, nah, this is too much.
Sarah says, yep, lots of caffeine yesterday, still buzzing. My GMA just turned 101. Your grandma? That's awesome. With 2 men interested in her at the nursing home. Well, there you go. She's a cougar, and Gamma got game. Maybe that's where I get it from.
Well, you know that the most contagious thing at a nursing home is STDs.
Yeah,
like they run rampant up there. What?
Champion Comics out here has an archive. They have a large selection of those Marvel large ones, 70s black light posters, large ones. I never knew I needed one. Yeah. Yep.
That's the problem.
Motor City Comics had a whole set of those on display at one of their shows. Just amazing stuff. Just crazy. Whole set of them black light posters. Those are amazing. Yep. They are amazing. Yep. Kirby. Right?
Yep.
Miss Lady. Please know that. The smile. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, just for the record, I'm not going to say anything on the grandma comment because everybody knows my dream woman is Martha Stewart. So this feels like a trap. I'm going to keep quiet.
I've been attacked.
Yeah.
In the end, the vamp turns out to be a vampire.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Didn't see that coming.
It's the kind of story I like to tell. Everybody gets it in the neck. But Georgette kept her word, didn't she? She couldn't kill Arthur herself, so she fixed it so Dina would do the job. We all know that a vampire's victim becomes a vampire too. That's really getting rid of 2 bats with 1 stone, eh? Well, now I'll turn you back to the old witch, another old bat.
Here we go.
You'll find her column brimming over with info, including the method for obtaining actual photos.
Oh, bloody hell, what more photos?
Oh, lunatics. Yeah.
Lunatics.
In this one, I show you my toes.
Listen, if that vampire has bitten his woman, that gorgeous vampire has bitten his gorgeous woman, and now she's bitten him, he's going to have some fun later on, isn't he?
Yeah, probably.
It depends on what part of the lore or what form of the lore you're talking about.
Two-fisted.
Adventure fans. Get your 2-fisted tales right here. More picture stories from the Bible?
Yeah.
Now we take a break from horror and gore to
horror and gore.
To stories from the Bible.
Yeah, send your money into Educational Comics Inc. So, all my stupid.
Dude, that was a Nicaraguan love story. What are you guys talking about? It's just like that.
There we go. My uncle, Icar, Jack Kamen, not afraid to sign his work. It looks like almost like a Graham Ingalls picture here of the old witch. Cayman again being darker than a lot of his other work. Yeah.
Oh.
Got a kid smiling when the police are startled and the kid's smiling.
Yeah. Evilly.
Yeah. Yeah. Please, kid, go on. We won't know you.
The brat insists I want to murder people just like my Uncle Ikar.
Nice. We all have one of those.
Here's a 9-panel grid. You don't see that very often in this.
Yeah.
No, not Nixie stuff.
It's got a lot of ground to cover. Two 9-panel grids. Look at that.
He walks around all night watching people getting murdered.
Yeah.
Then come to find out he's the killer.
Wow. Bit stubby, that guy in the top left, isn't he?
Jamming, yeah. You wiped out the panel borders here.
You had to fit him in.
Yeah.
Quite abusive, these coppers, aren't they? Going to crack him one.
Yeah. Practically nobody's friendly in these books. Yes, thank you for the ink.
Well, you just put on mute. So they can see you're on mute. Yeah.
Oh no.
It's not like they say, "Oh, well, what do you think, Ross?" And they just no. It's kind of an open panel, so people just like step in rather than questions. And
Who's having the conversation in the background there?
Because I just put it out on my channel for content because I haven't made a video in years. Yeah. But it's constant.
Well, it's not Mitch.
Yeah, it's when I used to play online with friends. And yeah, I can tell with you about.
Was it Pedro? No.
There's enough people.
It's not me.
It's Russ.
It's Russ.
Those people, they talk amongst themselves. You can just fuck off.
What then? This conversation's interesting.
No, not direct. Yeah, well, I mean, they're not looking through. Yeah, they're just looking through books. And because it impacted them. Yeah, me walking away doesn't impact me in most forms. It only impacts them when it's just too.
I'm just going to mute Russ for a minute.
Oh, it's far funnier.
We'll move on. Yeah. The kid turns out to be kind of a demon anyway. He's got a third eye.
Well, it's a child, right? So yes, it's a demon.
Oh yeah.
Are you back? No, I was going to say, are you back with us, Russ?
I thought you were getting up earlier.
Nah.
Okay. Anyway. Now we go to Pure Jack Davis and Bum Steer here.
He's even managed to get the underneath of the foot of the.
I think we lost Pedro.
Yeah, Pedro says the internet.
It's been a diverse show today, hasn't it?
It has.
This has definitely been interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean that in the Chinese curse sense.
Yeah.
Pedro says you can mute Russ. Yeah. Even though he's making the show more interesting. Yeah.
So it's definitely interesting.
Sounds like Russ convincing his wife that he's working. Could be wrong, though. His lingo warps phones. Sarah says, I always loved when I worked for AT&T and they thought I couldn't hear them when they were on hold. Or FLL.
Oh, I had the same thing when I worked for Verizon.
I mean it, baby. I'm working. Yeah.
Well, the phone calls are recorded.
Okay. Meanwhile,
Bum Steer. Right.
Bum Steer. Baby, I'm working.
Look at that lovely armor, the coat, not the armor. That guy on the top left, his jacket, the way it shines.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It's a great face there too.
Very detailed. A lot going on.
Yeah. That bull. Manuel was scared stiff. Oh, sure. Once he'd been brave when he was young and cocky, but lately his nerve had vanished. Manuel was afraid. He'd been hiding it from the crowd, from Maria. If they ever found out, he'd be finished, washed up.
Okay then.
All right then.
That was a year, $360.
That bowl looks amazing with all the stab wounds and stuff.
Yeah, it does. Probably going in and explaining bullfighting here. He's running. He's scared.
How'd you get it?
Rodero is finished. I don't know what happened. I don't know. It's a novice. Immediately. Get that.
I think bullfighting.
Pick him up out of the box.
Sorry. Go ahead, Glenn.
I think bullfighting's disgusting. Tell you the truth. At least the guys have got a choice.
Yeah, I was never really a fan of bullfighting.
I've had the opportunity to go and see a couple in Spain, but I never went. I'm not interested in that.
Well, I agree. It's inhumane, but at least the bulls have a great revenge in the running of the bulls.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
How many of these idiots can we run down?
Still with us, Russ? No, he muted himself. Russ, are you still? Nope. He keeps muting in and out.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, I had to walk away.
That's fine. We muted you for a little while.
Sorry.
Not a problem.
No,
I had a visitor.
More interesting.
I had a visitor.
Pedro had to leave. So
did he?
His internet's flaking out on him. Yeah.
As long as I didn't insult him. I can't remember what I said.
No, I think it was the Martha Stewart reference. He had to go. No, just kidding. Let's see. Pedro says, I mean it, baby. I'm working.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be his neighbor telling Russ how his cat keeps shitting on his
lawn.
Yeah,
it was something along those lines.
Okay.
It was.
Well, we did hear you say go bugger off to someone. So
yes. Yeah. Bugger off.
Oh, look at that. Matador back from the dead.
Arturo. Oh no.
Forward.
What's he got on his head? Looks like he's got a pan on his head.
Yeah, it's this little matador head.
Yeah, I know.
That's
but it looked like a pan.
though. Yeah.
Oh no.
Half blind
Got
bull
him.
was waiting. The thing that held him reached down and lifted a perfumed handkerchief from his belt line. Corpse of the bull, the corpse of the bull snorted, then lowered his head. Oh God. Help me.
Help
Then
me.
In the morning they found Manuel Rodero in the bull ring behind his house. What a mess. Look on his chest. It seems to be a handkerchief. Smell it? It's perfumed. That's my story, kiddies. I didn't want to hear any cracks about it being the old bull. After all, Arturo was there too. They had their revenge together. Anyway, it was novel having the bull's corpse along also, eh? Well, I like a story that has some meat to it. Before I wind up, and again, the old witch's book, just a reminder. Again, reader column. It has subscription info. Bye. See you in the next Tales of the Crypt.
Well, at least he wasn't trying to pimp photographs to us.
Again, yeah. Yep. Sarah's laughing. Russ. I thought for a moment that you had the cops asking for your TV license, Russ.
You need a license for everything over here.
You got a license. You need a license to have a license.
You got a license for that. Have you got a license to have that second sweet drink? No, that's a bloody law over here now. Do you know that?
Got to have a license to what? Have a drink?
If you have a full fat drink, like say you have a Coke and it's a proper Coke with all the sugar in it, in a restaurant, and you have like refills, you're not allowed to have a second one. It's the law.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Good job I don't drink it.
Well, I don't even like them, but I'd get two just for the hell of it. Screw it. You're going to tell me I can't drink a sweet drink. Get starved.
In North Carolina, and this is true, you need a permit to feed the poor.
Oh, there's a few states like that.
Yeah, there are. Yeah.
A permit?
To feed the poor.
You don't need a Kermit. A permit.
Not a Kermit, a permit.
Yay!
Yeah, that's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard. I mean,
yep.
Yeah. South Carolina, you could feed as many poor people as you want.
Yeah. While singing the Rainbow Connection.
So if you're walking down the street and you're going to buy a guy a sandwich, you've got to get a permit.
In North Carolina, yep.
What if you make the sandwich?
That I don't know. I have to ask.
Yeah, you still need a permit for it because you're feeding the poor.
They're having too many philanthropists running wild down there.
That's those philanthropists. You get them in a herd. You can't stop them.
I can't. Just can't. Especially in mountain country. Matt Black says Russ is living the dream.
Yeah.
Sarah says idiocy. Damn straight, Russ. I dance on the box of conformity. Me, nonconformists unite.
I did. What's that?
That was for being attacked.
I have danced on the box of nonconformity, but I fell off.
Slipped off because it was a soapbox. Ghastly cover here on this of a.
Wow, look at that.
Burying.
Oh, yeah, his stuff is amazing.
Could be his wife.
Has he got a hump?
What hump?
He has. Yeah,
could be.
Signed Ghastly.
Yeah, I love the spider webs on the jars and in the lamp.
Just gonna say that, Mitch. Beautiful work here. Look at that. Just fantastic stuff. Ooze in the cellar.
Well, that was terrible, but funny.
It is. The artist of this issue is Mr. Jack Kamen, who's really smart. You can tell by his pipe.
Yeah. Look at the size of the artwork.
Yeah, it's like in the old movies. How do you tell who's a scientist? The pipe.
Yeah. Pipe in the lab coat. Yep.
Reed Richards used to have a pipe, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is that an actual piece of artwork there?
Yeah.
On his desk.
God.
Yeah.
Look at how
big they had a bunch of like quote unquote candid shots of the artists in EC.
Yeah. So Ooze in the cellar.
Well, he's in the cellar.
That light source here, working shadows.
Is he stirring the soup with a bone?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't do that, it adds flavor.
Yeah.
Well, sticking a boner in.
You can put an LP in it as well.
Please, Silas, the cellar is so cluttered already. Perhaps the matrons of the orphanage next door could use the clothes. Why save them? In this house, we don't throw away anything that might be useful. Emily, never can tell when you might need some old rags. Yep.
Rag, mama, rag.
I'll see. Look at this. Here, the lettering's gotten really mechanical looking. The kerning on this is
the leading's
really
awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the tracking, it's all gone. This looks pretty rushed, really, doesn't it?
Might have been trying to break in a letterer on this. It looks like
all the lettering was Al Feldstein, I believe.
It looks different on the right than the left, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Especially the captions.
Yeah, that's awful. I reckon if you could get the original artwork, I bet it's been cut out and stuck on.
This was 2 panels. They decided Ingalls decided to make one. There's barely a separation there.
Yeah,
you can tell it was there. He just drew over it. Brilliantly done.
Yeah.
Behind on the chat again.
That guy there on the second page, the boy looks a bit like Tennant, doesn't he? A young Tennant, Doctor Who, at the top on the right-hand page. Yeah, a young Tennant, whatever he's called, the Doctor Who guy.
Yep. Russ living the dream. Idiocy damn straight. Russ, I dance in the box of conformity. Yep, got that already. I'll pull you back up. Someone has to give conformity the middle finger, LOL. Yep, sorry, I had to throw on another pot of coffee, Jenko says. This is nothing like a hoarder comic. Yep. Archives. Dang with all the narration. Yep. That's the way they were back in those days. It's a book with pics, pretty much. Yep. And they said that comics led to illiteracy. Anyway. Oh, look at that face. More missing teeth, too. Very bad dentistry in those days.
Don't give food away. We live in North Carolina. That's a great shot. Bottom left one is when he's in that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
It is. It's fantastic. Here too, he's leaning forward, looking over his shoulder. Looks cool. Just look at the detail here. Little, what is that? A rat running by?
Yeah. It looks like it.
Barrel. Emily, so help me out. Good Lord.
Up, take a shot.
We're not coming up. Silas, not until you empty this cellar and give those children all these wonderful things. If you don't come up right now, I'm coming down to get you. If he comes down, she's dead. The food, it's spoiled. She's been poisoned. She's dead. Uh-oh.
Just a quick thing on Jack Kamen with his work at EC. Bill Gaines said to him one day, "Look, I don't know what you're getting, but I'll meet anybody's price and keep you busy all of the time. How would you like to be exclusive?" And I said, "I'd love it." There you go. That's how he.
There you are. Yep.
That's how loved his work was. She's dead.
Yeah, Sarah says, yeah, the originals back in the day were so hard to get through, especially all the heinous puns saturating them, depending on the writers and characters. Yeah, that's part of the charm of EC, though.
Better than a painless Hun.
Very true.
Yeah, they're kind of like ghouls with dad jokes.
Yeah. It's garbage down here. He literally moved
Frankie Howard, that bloke.
He literally moved the panel border over to put in more garbage here. Look at that. Squared it right off. You could tell it was meant to go there.
Yeah.
It's great. Suddenly the basement's filling up with something. Files and files of magazines and books slipped into the sucking blob and disappeared, integrated into it. The phonograph, the bundles of old clothes, the decaying chair, the bottles and jars all melted away. And the thing grew. That it's another double page, or double or two panels. He turned into one here.
Yeah.
That's, I bet that's where there's that story by I want to say Feldstein, but that's not who did it. Craigstein. Later on, where he took these pages and cut them all up and rearranged them. I wonder if they're starting to get tired here of getting these pages like that. And they're starting to take liberties and get creative with the structured layout. Because the artist would get these pages all lettered and ruled out already.
Yeah.
I can see them doing that. Yeah. That could be where it started.
Yeah. The originals back in the day, so hard that the original Catwoman ones, though, torture in all the wrong ways. Oh, that's nothing, Sarah. If you've never seen any of the early Wonder Woman comics, we'll show those eventually. I've got the first 3 omnibuses of the Peterson's Wonder Woman work from World War II. That's some crazy stuff.
Yeah, yeah. At one point, didn't she like get tied up in every single story?
Well, originally when you chained her up, she lost her power.
Yeah,
she had to be bound up, and then she didn't have any power at all.
No, there's no innuendo there at all.
None
whatsoever.
Have any of you read any of the E.C. Shocks Illustrated? Yep. Now that there is a lot of text. Those Shock Illustrateds, though, were magazines, so they were a little bit more prose heavy. They were trying to get away from the stigma of comic books and graphic storytelling, trying to do different things, hoping that something would catch on and sell. Unfortunately, the only magazine that they did that actually caught on was Mad. So, wow, look at that text, block of text there at the bottom.
Oh, wow. Who's writing this?
Got a little tiny witch in there. Feldstein, I believe, is still working on these. Feldstein and Gaines are writing them together.
There's actually stories of like people visiting the EC offices and like noticing that Feldstein and Gaines just walk around like, with these story ideas, talk about like, people, man kills wife or something like that. And, they're just like, is that what they do all day?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Matt Black says, Randy, is that an imperial or metric tape measure? Oh, it's just a ruler. It's got metric on one side and regular inches on the other. Used to have a bead for a leveling bead here on the side here too. That's fallen out, but you keep things level. Comes in handy. Lifts it up above the edge of the drawing board so that the camera will pick it up better. But I've had that ruler for years. So the acid test, Jack Kamen. Guy holding his face. Guess what's going to happen? Anyway,
that girl looks like Betty Brant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cedric. Uh-oh, Florence. It's Florence and Cedric.
Damn, that haircut.
On the girl or the guy here?
The girl.
Yeah.
She's like completely off it.
Yeah, that's
Very 50s. Great Jack came in here.
Whoa, look at the eyes. She's gone completely mad. Look.
Mm.
Gentlemen, you know when you get that look, back off.
Some of us get that look all the time.
Especially in North Carolina.
Hey, I haven't stepped
Keep
foot
that sandwich to yourself.
I haven't stepped foot in North Carolina in like 10 years. That's the last Heroes Con I was at.
The last year I was hungry.
I don't remember the last time I was in North Carolina.
Last time I was in North Carolina, I stayed on the Greyhound bus and just went through.
Well, you know, nowadays in North Carolina, you'll get stabbed on a subway.
Oh, sounds like London.
Yeah.
Must have cost a lot tonight, huh? Cedric, doesn't matter, dearest, as long as you've enjoyed yourself. He took me. He must have gone into Hawk. Good, paying the check they slapped him with. I didn't care. At least it was a change.
God, she's
Look at
very
the- look at-
demanding.
Look at the pattern on her clothes.
Yeah.
In the centre.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Is that drawn in, or is it like a film they put over it?
No,
probably
it looks like a hand.
It's probably the very, very first sheet of letter tint or tone.
I don't know.
That was a joke.
Yeah. It kind of goes with the folds here
Oh, okay.
quite a lot. So,
It's great, isn't it?
yeah. Cedric, so help me. Come on.
Oh, Florence.
sweet. Give it to me now. All right. Yeah, take it. It's here. Take it. Florence. Lord, he screamed. The stuff went into his eyes, dripped down his cheeks, frothed on his life.
Lips.
His cheeks frothed on his lips. Oh, there you go. And fell on his knees, staring at me with bloodshot eyes, and screamed. When the ambulance came, they took Cedric away. I heard some talk about disfigurement and being blinded for life, but I was too dazed to understand. I finally was jolted out of my spinning world by a heavy hand on my shoulder. Come along, Mrs. Blair. You're under arrest. They took her and arrested her. Threw her in jail. That was a great shot here. Through the bars. I hope he drops dead. He's badly burned, but he's all right. Too bad, she says. He still lives. He still loves you, Mrs. Blair. Do you realize what that means? Huh? Maybe you'd better start talking sense, buddy. What? He's going to ask them to let me off. That's right. He thinks it was just a little temper flare up, and the acid was unfortunately in your hands at the time.
This guy's an idiot.
He says, The fool, the idiot. I just play along, Mrs. Blair. All you have to do is act repentant. Show the jury it was just a lover's quarrel. Sarah says, take it and like it. Yeah, Matt says, I've usually left the room way before I get those eyes.
Smart man.
Sarah says, I think the main Wonder Woman earliest comics is when her spirit was chained to the wall and she had to watch what was happening to her body, which was in a cage. Yeah, if that's the old World War II stuff, yeah. If it was kinky, it was probably Marston and Peterson with some sort of projectile chasing me. Haha. Happy Thanksgiving, folks. What? Lord O'Fleek. I guess happy Thanksgiving to you too.
Let's see what happens quick. Is he going to get her back?
I think he gets her back.
Yeah.
More ways than one.
Yeah, was it Thanksgiving in Canada?
Yeah, I get it. Was there? Maybe. Was it Thanksgiving in Canada?
That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah.
Derp. Where? Canada?
Yeah, Canada. It's tomorrow.
And it's Thanksgiving in Canada. Oh, cool. All right. Well, happy Thanksgiving then. I nailed it. Sarah says. She's nailed Canada. Oh, no.
It's quite an achievement.
Quite a feat. I'm impressed.
Not a lot of people up there, I guess. Yeah.
It is Canada.
That's true. It's still impressive.
Looking at me, Florence, I can tell. Look at me. Look at it. See what you did? No, Cedric, I. Pretty, isn't it, Florence? Tell me you still love me, Florence. Tell me. Please, please, please. I told him at the trial you still love me. Show me you do. Kiss me. Cedric, stop. Do you know why I pleaded for you at the trial, Florence? Because I didn't want them to put you in jail. Then I wouldn't have my revenge. Cedric, oh, Lord. Put the neck of the bottle into his scarred, disfigured mouth and unscrewed the cap. He spat it out, laughing. It'll be nice here, Florence. First, the two of us together, just the two of us together, just like it was before. The acid splashed into my face, burning my skin. Red-hot flames seemed to lick at my cheeks. Searing pokers knifed into my eyes as the blackness closed in. Cedric's face came at me, his sightless eyes smiling, his blistered lips closed on mine as I passed out screaming. Oomph. It snowed for the first time of the season today as well. I was sorry to hear that. I was with someone who was in Canada for a couple of years. Ha! Other than that, further south, Latinos, Mexico, and then married a Cuban-born and raised in Miami-Dade, Florida. So, Sarah, I just subscribed. I dig your music. Cool.
Very cool.
No, but the whole time I took French instead of Spanish. Go figure. Don't mind me. The derps. Hey, well, kiddies, I hope you like Florence's burning tale of love. I hope it didn't get too hot for you. She told it to me from a hospital bed. Before I left her, I peeked under the bandages. Ugh. She was almost as ugly as me. And now you can see how ugly that is by sending for my photo.
Oh,
The old witch tells how you can get it in her column. The old witch's niche. It follows the text, which follows me. Here we are. More shock suspense stories. The classic cover there. More picture tales from the Bible. Then on to Who Is This? Is this
there's a name at the bottom, right at the bottom on the left.
Kriegstein?
No, I
can't
read it, but there's a name right on the bottom.
Rosen.
Can't be Sam Rosen, can it?
R.O. Huh. Let me see. Sorry, folks. Let me pull this closer to my face so I can see it better. R.O. Looks like R. Huh. I don't know. It's got a unique look to his stuff, though. Russos, George Russos, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. Wow.
That's a unusual appearance from him.
Mm.
It's got a unique look to his stuff, though. Look at that. Let me turn the page. Extermination. Here's a tale that should drive you bugs. Wow. A lot of shadow work here. Could be. I really don't recognize that art style at all.
Yeah, it says EC Comics, George Russos, Atlas, Crestwood, EC. So I guess it's him.
Must be, yeah.
Must be just before he went over to Marvel. Well, 10 years before he went over to Marvel. And Jack Kirby artwork, but that's his story.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. Nice. And now you guys know why my last name is Sarah. He let me keep his last name instead of my maiden name, which no one can pronounce. This has nothing to do with the comic. I used to hang out in Mexico when I was in high school and after. Yeah. I'll add more, Jink. Nice. Mexico was within walking distance. Jenko says, Sarah, you can call me Cameron. Inker was putting in a lot of hard work here. Yeah. A lot of times they did their own inking. Got the artwork in the mail and did the art and sent it back. I was accepted to UTB. I was about to move to Brownsville, Texas, South Padre Island. Okay. Look at the bugs.
I'll tell you what, his artwork's a lot better than on those inks he did for Kirby 10 years later.
Yeah. Oh, thousands of them. Termites, they're after me. Gotta get out of here. Oh, Lord, I'm surrounded. Bed bugs, millions of them. The humming grew deafening. A cloud of moths hurled at Ralph, landing on his arms, his legs, his back. Help, they're eating away my clothes. Being overrun by bugs.
Oh, no.
Good Lord, they're killing me.
No.
It was all a dream.
And then it wasn't.
Ralph was awake.
Ooh, that's the FBI at the door.
Yeah, no, that's the wife cooking upstairs.
Yeah, I thought that was sound effects from the comic.
I thought that was Ross's neighbor coming to.
I was going to say, I thought it was your neighbor brought the FBI.
Going back. Have you seen what that bloody cat's done now?
If he's in the Eerie comic, he'll be banging your cat's head on the door.
If he did that and the cat died, he'd come back from its grave to haunt him.
Yeah, there we go. There's the first story for the book I mentioned before.
Dead cat.
You could call it Russie's Cat.
We call it Dead Cat Story.
Yeah. What's your cat called?
Dead. No, he's
dead. Dead.
It's called Inky.
Inky. There you go.
Inky
the cat. Yeah.
Inky Minky.
It's not a monkey.
Our previous cat. Our previous cat we called Swiffer. because she kept coming in from underneath the microwave stand all covered in dust bunnies. Swiffer, yeah. We were going to call her Yeti because she was black and like a little fuzzball, almost like a tribble, but she kept crawling into all these dirty places and coming out with all these dust bunnies. We just called her Swiffer after that.
Jack Davis for that. Come on.
Well, kiddies, this is where we came in. Suppose we leave Ralph and his inevitable, or to his end, Ralph and his inevitable end, to their bugs and go on to other things. Like, for example, the Crypt Keeper, who's waiting to tell you his horror story. Or what's that, you ask? What happens to Ralph? Why, it's simple. The exterminator gets exterminated by all the pests he once pestered. Doesn't that give you a crawly feeling? It's so quaint, so quaint. Bye now. Yeah.
So, but wait, the lesson of that story is if your house is infested with bugs, just let them be.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but if they're the size of that cockroach there, you get out, don't you? That fucker's going to bite you, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
He's going to take your wallet.
And the guy's also got the chair has got this, is made out of the same material as that girl had on the previous.
Oh. Oh, well, no, that's more of a feathering line, where it's almost like it was woolly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, that termite guy looks like a Zanti misfit, doesn't he?
Yeah, kind of.
You ask Bruce Dern about that.
Yeah.
He knows all about that guy.
Now, ear today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
Jack Davis.
Oh, it's a fun one.
Wow. Look at that. I can't imagine a skull falling out of the pipe or whatever it is, going plop.
No.
It's more likely to go flubbered out than plop, isn't it? And it wouldn't do that. Flubbered out.
Well, all the severed heads I know of just go thump, 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 thump.
Yeah, I thought that on that building, I thought it said turd and hunger.
That's almost curd.
Yeah.
Curd and Unger fertilizer, yeah. A gentle breeze, a gentle March wind swept lightly over the gravestones, caressing their time-worn faces. Beyond the rustling iron fence that kept intruders from disturbing those who slept below the thawing ground, a ramshackle factory building loomed, black and silent against a chilly gray sky. Across its paint-peeled wall, fading letters read curd and Unger fertilizer. Uh-oh. Oh, he's leaning on a shovel there. That's pretty cool.
Look at the way he's leaning on the phone on that page. Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah.
Click.
Bearing down. So we won't sell us the scrap bones. Fill it if we won't sell it the scrap bones. Stop pipe dreaming. You know no other scrap dealer in town will sell it. So sell to us on credit. Cy was our only chance, and he won't give us any more. He just said so. You heard. Elliot, that order could pull us out of the red if we had the stuff to fill it, eh? Well, I think I know where we can get it. They're right next to a cemetery. All right. Let's do it as Matthew McConaughey impression. All right. So you guessed it all the time. So you're real clever. No. So give me a chance. Look, This is only the beginning of the story. There is a middle and an end. Let's go on. Great. What in blazes are you talking about? Where can we get it? Come here to the window. There. What? The cemetery? Good Lord. What's wrong, Elliot? Afraid? That's a very old cemetery. Yeah, historic. If anyone found us digging it up, they'd lock us up and throw away the key. I know the folks in this town. They're proud of that ancient landmark. Besides, they say that graveyard is haunted. Once a grave robber was found sprawled near a grave he'd opened. He'd been choked to death. They said the corpse did it. Blah! Some other grave robber probably came along. That's just a story they cooked up to scare people.
You can't guess what's going to happen, can you?
But wait, we're in an EC comic. What's going to happen next?
Yeah.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
They're saying, well, I guess we could be in North Carolina.
Then we get another call back to North Carolina. All right.
I thought it was my phone, then realized my phone didn't ever make that sound and is muted from heading to bed until I realized the show was starting. Then off to my crypt. Yeah, Inky left a stinky on the neighbor's lawn.
You're not wrong.
Just messing, but heard some of it. LOL.
Stinky Ink.
Cool.
Stinky Inky.
Stinky Inky.
I mean, Inky's got to be white, hasn't he? He's got to be.
No, he's not. He's jet
No, he
black.
should be. He should be albino. Shouldn't we call him Inky?
We had another little cat called Roo. Now that one did stink.
Inky and Stinky Roo. There's a comic duo for you.
Look at that drawing there with that candle on his head.
There's some ink being laid down on here, isn't there?
He's out digging. Look at the cross hatching here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Digging away. Oh, they're going at it from underneath.
Oh.
What do you think now, creeps? I think maybe the tunnel's going to cave in. Nope. Nothing so unimaginative. The corpse comes to life? Dear no. Keep guessing and go on reading.
You're muted again.
Yeah, just coughing up a lung.
Oh, okay.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Oh, I thought you bumped the thing again.
Just the one lung.
Just one.
You've only got 2 chances at that.
Yeah.
2 chances of doing it right.
Yeah.
Anyway. What's going on? Sunday morning found the 2 men busy emptying the sacks of bones into the grinding machines. Just think, Elliot, with the money we get from this order, we can pay our debts. We're in business again, Erwin. Got a bag of bones there?
Yeah. Empty, no sacks, or give them red faces.
Ground up bones were packed in sacks and loaded on the truck. This is the last bag. In the morning, Willie can drive it over and deliver it. Phew, I'm exhausted. I could sleep for a week. Then the cellar wall was repaired. Grinding up fertilizer.
Oh, okay.
Cellar wall was repaired. There, the opening is all cemented up. No one will ever suspect. By the way, Elliot, I still believe those stories about the graveyard being haunted? I guess not, Erwin. Ah. Smatter kitties, running out of guesses. So nothing happened to Irwin and Elliot. In fact, after that, business was pretty good. Bills were paid, more orders figured in or poured in. They became quite wealthy. That fall, well, Irwin, season's almost over. I think you and I deserve a vacation. Let's say we drive upstate to some hotel and take a good rest. Sounds great. When do we leave? So they drive upstate. Better find a place to spend the night, Elliot. It's getting dark. Keep your eyes open and what the?
Nothing like planning ahead.
Mm-hmm. They run out of gas right next to a cornfield. We're out of gas. Look, we've stopped beside a cornfield. There must be a farmhouse around. It's the two men got out of their car and started across the cornfield between the towering rows of still unharvested corn. Golly, this corn grows tall. It's way over our heads. Hurry, it's getting dark. What's it this way down this furrow? Irwin and Elliot moved through the rows of green stalks, peering ahead of them, searching for a light, a sign of a farmhouse. They can't find it. I'm afraid, Irwin, he says.
What?
They should be, eh, kiddies? Just so happens that the farmer whose cornfield Irwin and Elliot are crossing is the one who bought the 1,000 pounds of bone meal fertilizer made from the bodies of the cemetery. In fact, the bone meal was used to fertilize this corn. Right now, the green stalks are throbbing with phosphates sucked up through their roots. Phosphates from bones, human bones.
Look at him eating that corn on the cob.
Yeah. Elliot, something's got my foot. Help me, I'm caught. It's probably just a root. Come on. Yeah. Irwin, what's wrong? Elliot stared at his struggling partner. Stringy roots twined about his ankles. The green stalks around him bent forward, thrashing, whipping. Good Lord. Elliot turned and began to run. He scrawled down the furrows between rows of towering corn. Clawing, vine-like roots reached out at him, slapping at his face, wrapping around his ankles. Behind him, Irwin's screams were hysterical. Now the corn, it's trying to kill us. It's got Irwin. I got to get away. In the morning, the farmer and his hired hands that had come to help with the harvesting of the corn found the two fertilizer men. Elliot hung impaled upon the barbed wire fence. Irwin lay some 30 feet behind. Can't understand it. They've been beaten to a pulp, each of them. Look at the corn cobs. Their husks have been ripped away, and they're covered with blood. Where have those corn cobs been?
And we'll wait for the sequel, The Celery Stalks at Midnight.
You know what the moral of this story is?
Don't eat corn?
No. When you're in North Carolina, don't run out of petrol.
That sounds good. That's definitely there.
In fact, just don't go to North Carolina.
I don't.
No, I don't either.
That's the story, kiddies. You can always depend on your crypt keeper for a surprise, eh? Well, I hope you like this little horror yarn. Irwin and Elliot's battered bodies have been laid to rest now in a picturesque little cemetery. Only one thing mars the beauty of the spot. There's a factory right next to it. What's the sign say? Frankfurters. Bye now. Don't forget to read the old witch's niche and find out how to obtain an actual photo of me.
God.
Well, I'll see you in the next mag, Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, dear.
Photos, you say?
It could be. Yeah, cool. Music dad for sure. Yep. There are a lot of words in comics. There were a lot of words in comics then. Oh yeah. Corn can shred people for real. Ginormous blades of grass. Yep. And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the end. Nice.
For this volume, except for those great old photographs.
Yeah, unlike the photographs of the Crypt Keeper, Vault Keeper, and Old Witch. So yes.
AC plugged a set of photographs for the Glunatics in the letters pages, and even in the comments of the Glunatics in the stories themselves. These pictures were taken by Paul Cast with his speed graphic. The lunatics were portrayed by Johnny Craig, and the makeup was by Al Feldstein. Considerable retouching is evident in the final product. Cast, a family friend of Gaines, who held the post of general office boy or assistant at EC at the time, handled the mail operation for the photos. Gaines generously let him keep the profits, which helped pay his way through law school. Cass recalls that about 10,000 sets of the pictures were sold. That's a lot of stamp licking.
Yeah. Better him than me.
That last page looks like the inside of some heavy metal band of the 70s.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Oh,
it's playing Stairways to Heaven in that bottom right hand one.
Could be. Yeah.
I just worked it out. If that's 1951 and they were $1 a picture, 10,000 now, it would have been $125,000.
Wow.
That helped you get through law school.
It would, wouldn't it? You'd forget law school and get on an airplane. That's what I'd do.
Yeah.
Get a bit of real learning.
Jenko says, "Good Lord." This is beautiful. And that's it for the second volume.
Excellent.
Great book.
EC.
So volume 3 next week.
We want volume 3 next week, or shall we move on to other horrific things?
Well, I think my favorite story is in volume 3. So
I guess it'll be volume 3 next week then.
We've got another 3 weekends, haven't we, in October?
Yeah. Volume 3, great ghastly cover there. Number 14. And look at that.
Ooh.
Number 17.
Ghastly again?
Wow.
Yep. Ghastly again.
It's this Island Earth guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a big brain.
Made even scarier by Marie Severin's colors on that. Look at that. Just great. All right. Haunt of Fear, volume 3 next week. Want to thank everybody for coming by. Marv says volume 3 next week. Awesome. Have a great week, everyone. You too, Marv. Take care. Want to thank everybody for stopping by. Deeply appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed this program, let other people know that we exist. Hit that like button. Any kind of participation you have on any of the platforms that you found this channel on just goes to help our algorithm and helps us be seen by more people. UBR says now Russ can go finish shouting at his neighbor. So when he's not shouting at parked cars, huh? Yeah. Mitch, tell folks how they can find you.
Well, you can find me at the link below, Linktree/Celtic Cross Studios. You can find my web comics on both Global Comics and Tapas. You can find my website, CelticCrossComics.com. Keep an eye out for the original Boger miniseries that I'm revamping and also keep a eye out for the crowdfunding campaign when it's all done.
Okay.
And stay out of North Carolina.
Yeah.
If you want a sandwich.
Yeah.
If you want a sandwich.
Yeah, come down here to South Carolina where we don't care if you feed the poor as long as you're doing something nice.
There you go. Allison, tell folks how they can find you.
Well, you can find me when I'm not cruising around in the Millennium Falcon. On Sundays with these fine people and Mitch. Sometimes Pedro.
Sometimes Pedro's fine.
Sometimes
Sometimes
Pedro,
he's
yeah.
got a sweaty face.
That's true. At least he's not a sweaty tooth madman. And I stream on Mondays and Fridays when I can get around to doing it again. I was able to stream this past week, and I'm also on most of the social media ones. I avoid the X-rated one, but that's just because I forgot my password. Too lazy to reset it.
Good reason.
Time to make a new one. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I also thought it was better when it was a cute little blue bird, but hey,
There you go.
what do I know? And look for me soon in some major manga publishing.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh, thank you, PBR. I stole it from Solo.
She shot first.
Oh, you're damn right I shot first. I don't fuck around.
There you go.
Okay.
Ross, tell folks how they can find you.
You can find me.
There we are.
You can find me on Twitter and all the other stupid places. But most importantly, you can go to my website, russleach.com, and you can sign up for the email list there. And I might even tell you about Inky here. There you go.
All right. Glenn, tell folks how they can find you.
Like my brain all over the place. If you go to Amazon, you can find I've got 12 books on Amazon. 12. At the time I've got a few more in production. Yeah, 12 is the time I got a few more out. Anyway, if you go to I'm going to say Google. Yeah, put my name in Google and you'll find it. I'm on Amazon, eBay, New Haven Press, wherever you want to look. And these shows Fridays and Sundays.
All right. Speaking of that, this Friday at 5 a.m., we'll be back for Comics by Night, in the middle of the night for some folks.
Monster
Looking
Bus.
through the great Monster
Yeah.
Bus. We're not even, I think we're a little over halfway through.
I missed Friday's Kirby thing
Not-
because I was.
Not even halfway through. Yeah.
There'll be more Kirby.
Yeah.
Lots of more Kirby.
Yeah.
Great stuff, folks. All of those fantastic kaiju monster stories with the characters with the weird names and the odd twist endings right there in that Monster Bus, waiting for us to enjoy them. We'll be looking at those Comics by Night, 5 a.m. Fridays. We are archived over at the Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel, the Randy Zim YouTube channel, the Indie Comics Network YouTube channel, as well as a number of other places. I know Rex puts us out there, and I think Russ puts us on X, right?
Yeah, you can go see it on X.
Facebook, yep, see us on X. I think Allison shares us every once in a while, yeah?
Yep, I try to share it whenever I'm on. So it's on it's on my Allison McGlone YouTube page and my Twitch channel, which is Alley Cat Comics.
Cool.
I think it's Alley Cat _comics.
And we know the majority of our views comes after the fact, because who wants to get up this early, especially on a Sunday, at least here in the States. And we deeply appreciate you watching us. If you enjoyed this program, please let your friends know. And so that we get more eyes on this program. We've been doing this now for a couple of years, looking through a wide variety of sequential art, some just fantastic stuff. And there's still so much more great stuff to look at. We don't get paid for doing this. We ask that if you enjoy this program, that you buy our books. If you want to show your appreciation for what we're doing, please go out there, buy and read our products, like the Atlantean that Russ is showing over there. Other than that, go visit your local retailer and take a look at some of the books he's got or they've got. They have a rough time paying their bills. It's getting close to those holiday seasons. Comics make great gifts. So do consider that as you go along. Some fantastic books out there. Great stuff to read, folks. Just some fantastic material. Again, deeply appreciate you stopping by. Thanks again. See you on the next one. Is there anything that we've forgotten? Please leave this industry in better shape than what you found it.
Definitely.
You don't have to be antisocial on those social platforms. If you know a comic out there that you love, or read a comic, or remind yourself how great it was, why you were reading comics in the first place, tell folks about it. Let folks know that there's some great stuff out there. It doesn't have to be all drama and trolling. So it doesn't get you very well. It gets you that little dopamine fix, but it doesn't last for very long. Not nearly as long as having a great book in your collection and sharing it with your friends.
Dope.
See you on the next one, everybody.
See ya.
Have a good time. Pedro would like to say, see you soon. Martha Stewart, please give him a call. And, we'll see everybody soon.
We've already forwarded the harassment letters to the FBI, so you don't have to worry about it.
There we go. Yep. Could be. Is it time? It's time for the Appalachian word of the day.
Hi, y'all. It's time for Appalachian word of the day. The word of the day is marinara. How fast do you think that car get up to? About 120 marinara?
So, yeah.
It's funny because it's true.
It is. Take care, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.
Yep.
Buy our stuff. If you enjoy this program, watch more. And have a great week. See you soon. Be safe.
Hello, motherfucker.
In the time before Atlantis sank, when the lands of this world were savage and untamed, one man would claim his destiny, seizing his place as a king. After defending his throne and learning the devastating truth of the Serpent Kingdom and its deadly cults, King Kull and his right hand ruled the Spear Slayer, make a solemn vow to hunt down and destroy the hidden empire of these serpent demons. These are the tales of those journeys. This is the Atlantean. Tales inspired by the brilliance of Robert E. Howard, featuring his first barbarian characters as introduced in the pages of his classic tale, The Shadow Kingdom. Each volume contains beautifully painted covers and around 50 pages of original black and white art and story, featuring classic sword and sorcery adventures you don't want to miss. Join us on these epic adventures and sign up now for news with the email list at russleach.com. Bring your axe and prepare for battle.
Joke's on you, bitch. I love this shit.
Why? Because fuck them, that's why.
Hi, would you like some headphones?
Absolutely, but how did you know my name was Phones? Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.